The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Trailblazers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Mavericks. Will there be an upset in Round 1? It's all coming up next.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. And for the Mavericks, they've got Sabonis, Devin Vassell out there with Smith. Then there's Klingon. You look at Dallas. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they?
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Shot from the wing. Portland grabs the miss. They're excited about the win on Thursday.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
They set the pick. Here is Shakur. It's Bledsoe on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Portis. Portland moving the ball around. Another shot. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the baseline jumper, no good. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Portis. A shot by Shakur, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Tries it from the top of the key. That one, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Vassell. Hits the jumper in space. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here is Shakur. Portis a screen on Vassell. Portis the pass to Shakur. Got a piece of it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Pass to Bledsoe. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. All alone. And Klingon pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Vassell outside. This one for 3. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Portland trails by 4. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take him right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from diverting the easy bucket.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for Dallas. It's blocked.
That's just a really good defensive read from Portis. I mean, the read was excellent and the hustle was better.
There's the pick. Bledsoe kicks to Portis. 17-foot shot on the way. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Smith's shot is good. Portland trails by 3. Pass to Portis. Portis sets the pick for Bledsoe. The Mavericks pull it in. Vassell was screen on Bledsoe. Lock at 6. A baseline J. He doesn't hit that one.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Here is Shakur, covered by Vassell. Bledsoe outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Great look, but off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The free throw drops for Bledsoe. And the Mavericks making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Bledsoe hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Inside, and stolen by Portis. And stolen by Vassell. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Portland trails by 3. Here is Shakur, covered by Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Smith sets the pick for Vassell. Bledsoe with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Christie's checked in for Vassell.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Number 00.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Christie. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Giddey with it. No scoring in this one. Sabonis with the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, the Trailblazers score. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Pass to Sabonis. To the middle. Here's Christie. That's tipped. Christie with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Smith outside. Can't nail the jumper.
just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's Sabonis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sabonis has got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument. There, everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
A different look for Dallas. Bridges is checked in for Klingon. Washington comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Vassell in for Smith. Vassell outside. Pass to Giddey. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Portland leading. Here is Shakur. Covered by Vassell. To the right side. Here is Shakur. And again, it's Portland converting. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Bridges. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good from Christie.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
They set the pick. Bledsoe for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Bledsoe's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Giddey. Portland grabs the miss. Drives to the hoop. Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 5-point Portland lead.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And he gets it back. And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland out in front. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know.
Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Bledsoe with defended by Giddey. Here is Shakur. Moves back up. And another shot. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Josh Giddey is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Washington. And there's Christie. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Bledsoe for 3. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Fires the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Shakur. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Christie. On the wing, Giddey. 5 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Going inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Good on both. Dallas trails by 4. Back to Giddey. To the paint. Here's Klingon. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Bledsoe. Drills the three-pointer. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Back to Vassell. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. And shot on the way. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. Right block shot. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Down low. Off with the layup.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
A basket by Shakur.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here is Vassell to end the run, and it's blocked. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Dallas. Smith comes in for Josh Giddey. Back to Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three. No good. Shot missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Bledsoe outside. Shoots over Klingon. Got a hand on it. Vassell outside. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. Portland grabs the miss. Bledsoe outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Smith finds Vassell. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It goes on Nick Smith.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Christie's checked in for Dallas. Richardson comes in for Devin Vassell. And he makes both free throws.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here is Shakur. Richardson covering. Pulls up on the elbow. No good off the front iron. Dallas trails by 17. Smith surveying the D. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Smith's got 12.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Here is Shakur. Portland again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smith finds Sabonis. Offline with his 3. Portland leading by 15. To the left wing. Here is Shakur. Over Richardson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 16 points for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Smith. Money from the wing.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Pass to Bledsoe.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here is Shakur. Sinks the triple. He's got 19.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
There's a good screen. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Smith right side. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Outside for Bledsoe. Here is Shakur. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 17.
5, that's right. I did not stutter. 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy right now.
Smith on the wing. Clingan the screen for Smith. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
To the paint, here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Portland converting.
Pick works well there. Not
Dallas trails by 16. On the floor for Portland. Sabonis, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the rejection by Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Pass to Bledsoe. Sabonis with the steal. And they're running. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here is Shakur. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Dallas trails by 14. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Over to the wing. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Bounce pass, Smith. Sabonis inside. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Portland leading by 11. They set the pick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Trailblazers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Clingan. Now Vassell. Three-pointer. That one misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Shakur. No good that time.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Can't hit from the corner. Trailblazers leading by 13. Takes it inside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Outside, Sabonis. Smith on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Portland grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Bledsoe outside. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas trails by 15. Vassell left side. Out left to the wing. Here's Sabonis. Dallas again missing. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here is Shakur. Outside for Bledsoe. Lets it go with a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Bledsoe's got 20 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Smith outside. Here's Klingon. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Bledsoe looking around. Here is Shakur. Covered by Vassell. From 18 feet away. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Mavericks making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Portland leading by 17. Pass to Bledsoe. Out to the right wing. The 17-footer. A basket by Shakur. 23 points in the game.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
The shot's good from Smith.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Bledsoe passes to Shakur. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Dallas trails by 17. Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Number 55.
Here's Portis. Still yet to score. Pass to Bledsoe. Portis the screen. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Back to Smith. Portland grabs the miss. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Portis. Good on the three-point shot. Portis has got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Klingon the screen for Smith. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Over to the left wing. Here's Portis. Off target with the fadeaway. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Vassell. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 5.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Shakur passes to Bledsoe. Lets it fly from 18. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Here is Shakur. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And for Portland, that one falls. He's got 36.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here is Shakur. Shoots over Vassell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Now here's Giddey. A floater. Here's another rebound.
Beastie on the boards. He is having his way inside.
And he's nearing the franchise record for rebounds in a playoff game. Back to Allen. Portland moving the ball around. There's a screen. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 23. Driving in.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Looking to get it going. Portland grabs the miss.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Puts up a 3. Portland again missing.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Grabs the rebound again.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history. Fires from deep. And again with the rebound.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass. Richardson finds Vassell. Knocked away. Here is Shakur. Covered by Vassell. Here is Shakur. Pass to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Vassell with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Hauser off target with the jump hook.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And it's in there.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
It's Richardson on the wing. They need this one. No good on the shot.
He really hasn't done much to help their cause today. They could have used a little more offense from him.
Christie against Bledsoe. Here is Shakur. Floats one up, and he comes up with the deuce. He's got 39. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They set the screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
Klingon, he's checked in for Dallas. Smith comes in for Christie. Vassell hits them both.